Hello, beautiful. I hope you're having, I thought I had my glasses on. I hope you're having an amazing day. From the sounds of it, it sounds like I have to slow down. I am on a mission, on a power walk, clearly. Look at the sun. It's stunning. I don't know. Somewhere. Blinded me. I should have put some sunglasses on. I can't see anything. My eyes are probably extremely dilated. But yes, wow. Brought tears to my eyes because it's so bright and like the sun is hitting against my phone. Hello, beautiful. Let me take a minute. Wonderful. This is like the worst angle I could possibly hold my phone. But like, who can hold it up here? You know what I mean? So, this will have to do. I am so sorry I did not have a chance to upload a video yesterday. So today you have the pleasure of watching two. So yesterday's walk through my mind vlog and then today's will both be uploaded today, February 13th. We're good. We're still recording. Well, not anymore. I clicked the end button. Oh wow. I have no case on my phone. Oh, snap. No screen is broken. We're good. But I did get a pretty big, what was it, dent? I don't even know. Blemish on the corner, which is fine. I'm waiting. I had ordered a phone case and apparently it's going to take like 2 months to get to me. By the time it comes, who knows if I'll even have this phone. I mean, realistically I will, but that's so funny. This is the worst angle I could possibly hold my phone. But I can't hold it any higher because if I do, I'm going to get blinded. And oh my goodness, this drop is picking onto my gloves. Look at my gloves, got some little pearls on it. It's so cute. And I'm sorry. A little dysfunctional right now. But yes, so as you may know from watching the first video that I upload, I have gone to a friend's house yesterday, and so I was just extremely busy driving, preoccupied, as you will see, and I just have to insert a scenic view here from my drive because I just love the drive. And as many of you may know, or if you're a new subscriber, welcome. My like where I am located is in the DMV, which is DC, Maryland, Virginia, and I'm originally from upstate New York, and so I travel. I used to more often in the past, but now it's more so when there's no snow, and clearly we got a ton of it. So the sun's out shining bright, melting it away. Birds are out and chirping. Squirrels are out too. Not like they go anywhere. Not like they go anywhere anyway. But I thought I'd share. And so, yeah. The ride up to New York when I go, because honestly, if I were to fly or if I were to drive, it would be the same exact time. So at that point, I'm just like, I'd rather just drive so I don't have to deal with the hassle of having someone come pick me up, take myself to the airport, because it's about 20 minutes for me. Get to the airport, get to my gate, wait for the plane. Usually I'm always like right on time when boarding is. I get so lucky. Maybe I manifest it for myself, who knows. But what else? So by the time I get on the flight's probably like 2 hours, I'd say. And then there's no airport in my city in upstate New York. And so I have to travel an hour away to get picked up. And I don't want to inconvenience my family. Oh, we got a school bus. And the sun in my face. Like, as you can tell, I can't even keep my eyes open. And so, wow, it is strong today. It is this strong and it's not melting the snow fast enough. Probably because of the wind. Yes. But yeah, so essentially what I was saying, by the time someone picks me up, there goes 6 hours already. And doing what? Just traveling. Where I could just be driving 6 hours straight shoot. I go from the DMV through Pennsylvania completely. And straight into New York. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, today's walk through my mind, I kind of want to touch a little bit on the importance of wellness. I have to attach this podcast that I just listened to. Don't acknowledge the clickbait title, because that's what got me. But then when I got listening to it, I was just in awe, in absolute awe. This man is so well-spoken, clearly crisp, and his just the way he presents himself is just wow. He knows what he's talking about. He's confident, and he's spreading wisdom and enlightening people.
What is wellness to you?
Oof. I mean, from like a straight kind of more academic answer, I guess, like wellness are the lived actions that you do every day to promote health. And then I look at that's what the Ocho system is in 8 different ways, right? So it's not just the physical, which is diet and sleep and working out, but it's also the mental side, which I think you need to be tough. The emotional side, which is a little bit more softer, emotional IQ, might have a spiritual component to it. And then you also look at things like work, like occupational, financial, your friend group, social, the environment around you and all that. So to me, is like wellness is a lived philosophy, and it should promote your individual health, but it shouldn't feel overbearing. Like it has to have some sort of like overall vigor. It is like a vitality-based living that we all can utilize to promote our individual health and hopefully societal health too. Yeah.
I love that, because I think that a lot of people have probably experienced wellness. I keep doing air quotes for anybody who's not watching on YouTube, as like a punitive thing. And I think that historically we look at the things that are tangible and easy to control. Like wellness is like diet and exercise. And I love that, your system really looks at it holistically, because you can't have wellness if you don't have financial wellness, right? Yeah. That kind of stress will erode every other area of your life. Same thing with relationships. There has to be a balance among all of those things. And yet we put so much stock and weight into these 1 or 2 areas and then let everything else fall by the wayside.
And early in my career would throw people off, because I'd be like, yo, every company is a health and wellness company. They'd be like, what? They'd be like, why are you working with Dyson? Why are you working with this? Why are you working with that? I'm like, literally every company in some facet, internally or externally, is a health and wellness company. And then in the same way, it's like as a person, every person implicitly is a lived vessel for their wellness practices. So can we make them believe that health is important? And I think the onboard ramp, if you look at this within a Western standpoint or an Eastern standpoint, root chakra type stuff, is that it's grounded in the physical. So that's why diet, exercise, and sleep is very important, because once you see that change within you, I think then you can start to realize how it branches off into these other areas.
Where is the best place to start?
It's the big 3. I call it the big 3: physical, mental, or emotional.
And I want to share that with you. And I have not finished it, but because it is quite, honestly, I feel like this is one of those episodes that I feel I might watch 2 or 3 times. I don't know about you, but what I tend to do, I think I have to slow down. Hold on, let me see if the sidewalk's clean, because I really don't want to walk on the road. Oh. No, it's not. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna live. We'll survive. Spring is almost here. Mid-February, spring's almost here. It's not, but tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so if you have a Valentine, happy Valentine's Day. Or if you don't, still, you can tune in and watch one of my clips that I'll be uploading, so we can spend it together. What I wanted to say was, I didn't finish the clip, but yes, this is the thing. When it comes to like really good quality podcasts, where the host is not interrupting but is asking very good questions, and then the interviewee, I presume, I would call them that, is sharing a lot in regards to their experience, in regards to society, how it works, how we maneuver, and just based off of his credentials, what he's gone through, and who he has helped, and you know what we've been told as a society from way back when, right? For example, we'll use like fitness on certain things that were done back in like the late 90s and early 2000s on HIIT workouts and stuff, when it's been discovered that HIIT workouts for women will actually not prevent, but can cause thyroid issues, adrenal fatigue, and overall just stress in your body affects absolutely everything that you do. And that's why when he talked about wellness and the way he defined wellness, it was just, I was in awe, because I wrote it down, and I generally tend to take notes while I'm listening to podcasts and any sort of information. Honestly, I have it all over the place. I have it in my notes on my phone. I have it on a Word document, on a Google Drive, and I have it on random pieces of paper. I have it in my journal. I need like a 5-star notebook, or five subject notebook to organize my notes, like especially I guess when I'm taking notes, like handwriting, because I don't really like to type all the time, and plus it's better for memory recognition, which is how I'm able to speak on it on behalf of what I watched with your beautiful self, because I took notes. For a second I was like, was I recording? Because I was just talking for 8 straight minutes. My storage on my phone actually has been causing me a lot of issues. I've been having to go back. Granted, I do have literally so much footage that is like about an hour long that I don't know what to do with, but I want to store somewhere, and I'm actually having issues opening it, because I want to use it as like clips for when I make these kind of content videos, and when I start to talk about my life more and what I've gone through and what I've been through. And I just think it's great content to give you a better visual of what I've experienced, what I've done, where I've come from, and where I'm going, and where I've yet to go. And so I had another amazing conversation with a friend last night, and it was just so beautiful and so enlightening that, I don't know, it's rare nowadays where you can really find yourself amongst people that may have opposing views, or may have different interests, or may, have different type of curiosities, yet you can have a level-headed, open-minded conversation, and it be beautiful, For instance, I know in the past where I would have conversations that always be contradicted or self-conscious of what I share, because I guess I don't have enough information to back up what I'm saying. So there's that. I don't know. I just went on this tangent. I might pick up on it later, but I think I'm starting to lose my train of thought. So that's definition of wellness. His definition of wellness was so good. Okay, what is this lady doing? Just taking forever. I don't think she knew where she was going either. Oh my gosh, a bird flew so close to me earlier. I was like, oh no. I guess that's one of my fears. If I have any. That's one thing we talked about last night. Is fear. I feel as though I have kind of no fear about the unknown, while simultaneously I might. But the lack of fear comes from accepting what's happening, because I do believe that what we're meant to go through and what we're meant to do is already written out for us. And we are just fulfilling I guess you can say in a way, bringing it to reality. What I'm trying to say is how what you're experiencing and how you choose to experience it has already been created, and you are just fulfilling its physical reality into existence, which is where a lot of like what you do on a day-to-day basis is subconscious. For example, you wake up, you have the same routine. You probably wake up, get out of bed, go brush your teeth, go to the bathroom, probably make a coffee, or whatever the case may be. That's just, I feel like, a generic example. But you do it without thinking about it, right? That's what I'm getting at. How's it going? And so, you're bringing it to reality. So it's already been written out in a way, I guess you can say. It's kind of, I guess, a good example I can explain is like a book. A book's been written, a book's been published, and now it's just ready to read. So if you were to perceive your life as this book, what comes into reality is what you read. So what my thinking and my concept behind this is that it's already written out for you. You're just fulfilling it. So if you have a debate on if you want to put a red sock or a blue sock on and you choose the red sock, you were always made to choose the red sock. You know what I mean? Forget it. If you know, you know. But that's just a thought, right? Tell me what your thoughts are below. I would love to hear them. I feel like the conversation I had last night with my friend, it was kind of around faith and religion. Oh my God, we had so many in such a short period of time. That, hold on, let's see. Oh, it's clean. Yay, someone showed. I love this area. I love this these bushes. I don't know what they are, but actually in the summertime they smell divine. Sometimes I'll take photos. I mean, I actually, quite often take photos of plants when I'm on my walks. And then I'll put them into ChatGPT to ask them what they are. Because they smell so good. And I plan to have a beautiful garden where I could take notes and have a picnic one day. This is obviously down the line, but I'm just expanding my mind and jotting down moments throughout my life that have had an impact on me, even in the slightest way. Just passing by in a neighborhood that I've lived in and enjoyed the flowers, which I've taken so many. I'll try to include some here, even though it's winter, so. But I guess it'll prepare me a little bit more for summertime. We got 2 houses right across from each other going up for sale. You know, it'd be nice if they had an open house on the same day. You could just cross the street. Oh my gosh, this kid is sledding with no jacket on and just a shirt. It's like 40 degrees outside. Wow, the roof is already up on this house. They are just building machines. I'm telling you, I feel like every day there's new progress being made. Oh my gosh, I wonder if this is the same builder as that house over there. It's the same layout. Yes, pretty much so. Wow. I enjoy watching it. What is that? I think it's a forklift. There's that. See, that roof was not up the other day. It was really cold when I left my apartment. Right now, I'm beginning to adapt and enjoying it. Oh, the beautiful flowers. Definitely can't wait for them to bloom again. Isn't that how beautiful our human existence is in life? I'll insert a clip here of the beauty of bare trees. Trees without any leaves. I think that's how we are as well as human beings. We go through seasons. Sometimes you'll go through a very difficult time. Sometimes you're gonna have moments of such euphoric state and like blissful happiness. But then sometimes it'll be challenging. And sometimes you'll be in a working season. Sometimes it'll be a building season. Sometimes it'll be an enjoying season. It's all about perspective, remember. Well, my beautiful girl, I'm gonna take a break for a moment and just enjoy my surroundings, because I've kind of missed walking in silence. And so I'll take a moment to do a lap or two in silence, and then we will reconnect and reconvene in just a moment. Shine bright. I have to share what just happened. I just met one new neighbor who is Indian, and she was walking her dog, and I asked her, I'm like, oh my goodness, he's so cute. It's a mix of a Maltese and a Yorkie, I think she said. And she was telling me how they have this event on Sunday, and they've been looking for someone to take care of him overnight, and Rover is booked, and how she was looking for someone, and I told her, I was like, personally, I wouldn't mind, since I'm like nearby. I can take care of him. And so, yeah, we just exchanged numbers. He sniffed me. She gave me a little bit of a rundown. I'm gonna stop by her house tomorrow just to see where it's at. Oh boy, hold on. Ew, I just stepped in some dirt. Okay. And I told her I'll stop by tomorrow. And they have this, they're Indian, so there is something going on Sunday evening that happens every year. It happens once a year, and it's throughout the night. They're going to be at the temple. I'm assuming perhaps like praying or something along those lines, and I just think it's so beautiful. And I told them, like, look at that. Look how beautiful things just happen to play out, because she told me her daughter's in school, in university, and she does not have the bandwidth right now to take care of him, I guess, because she lives a little far out. She goes away for school, but then also she is studying for tests and stuff because she's in college. I told her, oh, absolutely no problem. And look how that works out. So beautiful. So I don't mind helping out a neighbor and, you know, building up a relationship. And I mean, I'm looking for a dog, so it's preparing me gradually. So how beautiful. Oh my goodness. We just chit-chatted for quite a bit. She talks very fast. I swear, I feel like I always gravitate towards people that are always older than me. I don't know why. If it's the old soul in me or what. This is a pretty cool car. It's always sitting here though. Wow, sidewalks not clean. But I feel, see, when you ask God or when you put in pure intentions for something good will always come in return. Something will always come out of it. Wow, just the detailing of brickwork on this home is absolutely beautiful, and the color bricks as well. Yeah, I was driving by and I saw a home actually here. I saw a home that was, I'm gonna have to file my phone from when it fell earlier. So I was noticing this brickwork on one of these other homes that I had passed by driving, and I thought it was just absolutely beautiful. And yes, oh my goodness, I can't wait for the springtime, because I have come to this park to meditate and to stretch and do yoga. And so in the summer, in spring, I'm looking forward to creating some content here and recording a video for you all and just bringing you along with me whenever there's not a soccer game going on, because there usually is. So I'll have to figure out when the time is. But ask and you shall receive. Yes, indeed. I believe in that. Oh, dear Lord. So much snow. But we're gonna go through it gradually. See, just look at the difference. And so, I guess that is all for my video today. I don't know what more to mention. Let's see if anything else crosses my mind, because after I had hung up on that video, I ran into her about, maybe not even from that previous clip, I ran into her about 5 minutes in, not even, maybe 2 minutes after I hung up the recording. I think it wasn't even a minute. Wow, it's so slippery. Oh Lord, okay, we're getting there. Almost. You know what, just stay with me for right now until I get through this snow. Because some parts are mushy, some parts are slippery. You don't know what to expect. Okay. Huh, and guess what? It's a corner. But I don't know if anybody lives here. I think this is just a public corner. Oh, thank God. Great. Perfect. Oh, I have to go through another snowy section because I'm not walking on the street. People here fly on these streets, and I only know because I know I'm guilty of it. So we're going through another section here because we have to cross the street. You hear how slow I'm going? Oh gosh, this is all ice. Okay. Oh gosh. Do you see my face? I'm just like, you need to be watching this. Hold on. Okay, well, now it gets a little, there's some friction. This is generally a sidewalk that is cleaned and almost fell. See, it's slippery. So I'm gonna walk on this side where there's some friction. We're almost there. I think I should stop talking because I'm gonna fast forward this part. Oh my goodness, finally. We got to a point where we don't have snow on the sidewalk. So, okay, beautiful. I think that is all for this episode of A Walk Through My Mind on February 13th. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's a bit all over the place. Welcome to my mind, I guess. And, oh wow, there's a version of Petunia here. If you don't know, Petunia is my car. Beautiful. Well, I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is for you. And as always, may you continue to thrive, shine bright, and always spread love and light. Ciao. You know how we talked about the bone caves? What did I say? Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Let me show you it because it's cute. And it's definitely going to help me with my content. So, let's see. Okay. I really feel like Rapunzel. And I love it. Just a moment. This was supposed to come in 2 months. How cute. It has... I should have done it the other way. How stunning. That didn't last long, huh? Well, it was $8. What do we expect? It'll do for now. Thanks for watching.